we are going to see about the meaning of flexible budget. You just recall what is the meaning of flexible budget. Flexible budget is also known as variable budget. Flexible budget is also called variable budget. It's a financial plan of estimated revenues and expenses based on current actual amount of output. So, it is a financial plan of estimated revenues and expenses based on the current actual amount of output. In other words, a flexible budget uses the revenues and expenses produced in the current production as a baseline and estimates how the revenues and expenses will change based on changes in the output. This is why it is often called a variable budget. So, the management often uses flexible budget before a period to predict both the best case and worst case scenario for the upcoming accounting period. So, flexible budget is otherwise called variable budget. Let us see the model of flexible budget. Here, before preparation of the flexible budget, before preparing the problem in flexible budget, first we should know about the model of flexible budget. Here, first one is prime cost. Prime cost is nothing but direct material, direct labor and direct expenses are combinedly called prime cost. Variable overhead like maintenance and repairs charges, indirect labor, indirect material, factory overheads, administration overhead and selling and distribution overhead. So, first one is prime cost. Here direct material, direct labor, direct expenses. Here capacity utilization, that is comes under 60%, 80% and 100%. So, we have to calculate the capacity utilization at the level of 60%, at the level of 80% and at the level of 100%. Here direct material, direct labor and direct expenses, the total is called prime cost. Then variable overheads, maintenance and repairs, indirect labor, indirect material, factory overhead and selling and distribution overhead. So, the total cost of these, it is called variable overhead. Okay. Then marginal cost. Marginal cost is equal to prime cost plus variable overhead is called marginal cost. Prime cost plus variable overhead is the total is called marginal cost. Then sales. Then we have to find out the contribution. Contribution is equal to the difference between sales and marginal cost is called contribution. Contribution means it is a difference between sales and marginal cost is called contribution. So, we have to deduct the marginal cost from the sales. So, contribution is equal to sales minus marginal cost. Then next one is fixed cost. Fixed cost, that is given in the problem, factory overhead, administration overhead and selling and distribution overhead. So, factory overhead, administration overhead and selling and distribution overhead. So, the total is called fixed cost. Next we have to find out the profit or loss. Profit or loss is equal to contribution minus fixed cost is called profit or loss. That is contribution and fixed cost, this difference is called profit or loss. If contribution is higher than the fixed cost, that will be treated as profit. If contribution is lower than the fixed cost, that will be treated as loss. So, profit or loss, it is nothing but it is a difference between contribution and fixed cost. So, profit or loss is equal to contribution minus fixed cost. So, this is a model form of flexible budget. Okay, now let us see the problems relating to flexible budget. Here first one is prepare a flexible budget for the production of 80% and 100% activity on the basis of the following information. Here we have to prepare the flexible budget for the production of 80% and 100% activity on the basis of the following information. So, now we have to prepare the production level is 80% and 100%. So, 80% and 100% activity. Here in this problem they are giving only at production at 50% capacity. So, in this problem the production at 50% capacity was given here. So, at the level of 50% capacity the units produced like 5000 units. So, the production at 50% capacity 5000 units are produced here. For 5000 units the requirements of raw materials, that is meant for rupees 80 per unit. Requirements of raw materials, that is 80 per unit. Direct labor rupees 50 per unit. Direct expenses rupees 15 per unit. Then factory expenses rupees 50,000. Out of 50,000, 50% will be considered as fixed factory expenses. Remaining 50% is considered as variable factory expenses. Then next one is administration expenses. Administration expenses rupees 60,000. Out of 60,000, 60% is considered as variable and remaining 40% is considered as fixed cost. Okay. So, in this problem here given at 50% capacity level they are produced 5000 units. For production of the 5000 units the raw material cost is rupees 80 per unit, direct labor rupees 50 per unit, direct expenses rupees 15 per unit, factory expenses rupees 50,000. Out of 50,000, 50% is considered as fixed cost, remaining 50% is considered as variable cost. Then administration expenses, the total cost is 60,000. Out of 60,000, 60% of the total cost is considered as variable, remaining 40% of the cost is considered as fixed cost. Okay. Now, let us see the solution for this problem. We have to prepare 80% and 100% capacity level of production. So, here fixed budget at a capacity level. In this problem, here given 50% of the capacity level. So, at 50% of capacity level, the output unit is 5000. So, at the level of 50%, the output unit was given 5000 units. So, we have to find out 80% and 100%. Okay. So, we have to prepare for 80% of at capacity level, then 100% capacity level. So, how many units are produced at 80% capacity level? Now, we have to find out. So, 5000 units produced at the level of 50% capacity. So, we have to find out 5000 divided by 50 into 80%. That is 5000 here 5000 units produced at 50% capacity level. Capacity level in the sense we have to find out at 80% capacity level. So, 5000 divided by 50 into 80%. So, what is the output units at 80% of capacity level? 5000 divided by 50 into 80 rupees 8000. Similarly, we have to find out at 100% capacity level. So, at 100% capacity level, what is the production here? The same 5000 divided by 50 into 100. So, 5000 divided by 50 into 100, the level of capacity is 10,000. So, 5000 here 5000 divided by, that is 5000 units produced at 50% capacity level, 5000 divided by 50 into 100. Into 100, 10,000. Okay. So, we have to find out the capacity of output units In this problem, here given 50% capacity level. At the level of 50% capacity, we have produced 5000 units. So, we have to find out 80% and 100%. At 80% of the capacity level, how many units are produced here? 5000 divided by 50 into 80, 8000 units. Similarly, we have to find out at 100% capacity level, 5000 divided by 50 into 100 rupees, 5000 divided by 50 into 100 capacity level, 8 or 10,000 units are produced here. Then next one is raw materials. Here raw materials value is rupees 80 per unit. So, how many units are produced at 50% capacity level? 5000 units. So, now we have to identify what is the total cost of raw materials. So, total cost of raw material is 5000 units into 80%, 80 rupees. So, at 50% capacity level, we have produced 5000 units. So, 5000 units into rupees 80 per unit. So, rupees 80 per unit. So, 5000 into 80, 4 lakh. Okay. So, that is the raw materials was given per unit value is 80 rupees. At 50% capacity level, the production, the output unit is 5000. So, 5000 units into rupees 80, rupees 4 lakh. Okay. Then we have to find out at 80% capacity level. Here the total units produced is 8000 units. So, 8000 into 80 rupees. So, 8000 units are produced at 80% capacity level. So, 8000 into rupees 80. So, 8000 into 80 rupees, 80 rupees per unit. So, 6 lakh 40,000. So, 8000 units are produced at 80% capacity level. So, 8000 into rupees 80 per unit, 80 rupees per unit. So, the total cost of raw materials at 80% capacity level 6 lakh 40,000. Okay. Similarly, we have to find out at 100% capacity level. The same thing, 8000 here, how many units are produced here? 10,000 units are produced here. Okay, so 10,000 units are produced at 100% capacity level. So, 10,000 into, what is the rate per unit? 80 rupees. Okay. So, 10,000 into rupees 80. So, 10,000 into rupees 80, what is the value? Total value rupees 8 lakh. So, the total value of raw material at 50% capacity level 4 lakh. 4 lakh in the sense at 50% capacity level we have produced 5000 units. Per unit cost is 80. So, 5000 into 80 rupees, 4 lakh is the total value of raw materials is required for production of 5000 units. Similarly, we have to find out for product at 80% capacity level, where the output unit is 8000. So, what is the total value of raw materials incurred for production of the 8000 units? So, 8000 into what is the rate per unit? 80 rupees. So, 8000 units into 80 rupees, 6 lakh 40,000. Then at 100% capacity level, the total units produced here 10,000 units. So, 10,000 into 80 rupees, 8 lakh. So, the total value of raw material at 50% capacity level 4 lakh, at 80% capacity level 6 lakh 40,000, at 100% capacity level rupees 8 lakh. Then next we have to find out the labor cost. So, the value of labor cost per unit is 50 rupees per unit. So, the value of labor rupees 50 per unit. So, we have to find how many units are produced at 50% capacity level? 5000 units. So, 5000 units into rupees 50 rupees. So, 5000 into rupees 50 rupees, 2 lakh 50,000. Similarly, we have to find out the 5000 units into 50 rupees. 5000 into 50 rupees. 50 rupees, 5,000 into 50 rupees 2,50,000. So 5,000 into 50 rupees 2,50,000. Similarly, we have to find out the 80% capacity level. 8,000 units are produced here. So 8,000 units. So for output of 8,000 units, the total value of labor is rupees 50 per unit. So 8,000 into 50 rupees. So 8,000 into 50 rupees 4 lakh. 8,000 into 50. So 4 lakh is the value of 4 lakh amount. So 8,000 into 50 rupees 4 lakh. Similarly, we have to find out 50 rupees per, here 10,000 units are produced here. So 10,000 into 50 rupees. So 10,000 into 50 rupees, 10,000 units are produced at 100% capacity level. So 10,000 per unit, per unit the value of labor cost is 50 rupees. So the total value of labor is 5 lakh. So labor rupees 50 per unit. So 5,000 into 50 rupees 2,50,000 for production of 5,000 units. Then 8,000 units are produced here. So 8,000 into 50 rupees 4 lakh. Then 10,000 units are produced at 100% capacity level. So 10,000 into 50 rupees 5 lakh. So the total value of labor is here at 50% capacity level 2,50,000, at 80% capacity level 8,000 into 50 4 lakh, then at 100% capacity level 10,000 into 50 rupees 5 lakh. Okay. Then next we have to find out the direct expenses. Direct expenses at the rate of rupees 15 per unit. So direct expenses in this problem per unit cost is rupees 15. So we have to find out at 50% capacity level. What is the total output units here? 5,000 units. So 5,000 units into 15 rupees per unit. So the total output is 5,000 at 50% capacity level. So 5,000 into 15 rupees. 5,000 is the total output at 50% capacity level. So 5,000 into 15 rupees 75,000. So 5,000 into 15. Here at 50% capacity level, the output unit is 5,000. 5,000 into 15, 75,000. Okay. Then next one is here at 80% capacity level, we have produced 8,000 units. So similarly, we have to find out the total value of direct expenses. So the unit is 8,000 units. The per unit cost is 15 rupees. So 8,000 into 15 rupees. So 8,000 into rupees 15, 1,20,000. So 8,000 into 15 rupees, 1,20,000 is the value of direct expenses. Then under 100% capacity level, the total output is 10,000 units. So 10,000 units. So the total output is 10,000. 10,000 units into per unit value is 15. So 10,000 into rupees 15, 1,50,000. Okay. So the total output is 10,000 units. 10,000 units into per unit cost is 15. 1,50,000 is the total value of direct expenses. So here direct expenses that was given per unit rupees 15. So we have to find out the total value of direct expenses for 5,000 units. So 5,000 units into 15 rupees 75,000. Similarly, we have to find out at 80% capacity level. So at 80% capacity level, the total output is 8,000 units. 8,000 units into rupees 15 rupees per unit, 1,20,000. Then at 100% capacity level, we have produced 10,000 units. So 10,000 units into 15 rupees, 1,50,000. Okay. Now we have to find out the prime cost. Prime cost is nothing but the total value of direct material, direct labor and direct expenses. So here raw materials was given like 4 lakh at 50% capacity level. Labor cost is, total value of labor cost is 2,50,000. direct expenses is 75,000. So the total prime cost at 50% capacity level rupees 7,25,000. Okay, so the total prime cost at 50% capacity level, here raw materials rupees 4 lakh, labor 2,50,000. So the total is 6,50,000. 6,50,000 plus 75,000 is equal to, so 6,55,000 plus 75,000 is equal to 7,25,000. Okay, then 7,25,000 is the prime cost at 50% capacity level. Similarly, we have to find out at 80% capacity level, the total cost is 6,40,000 plus 40,000 is the labor. So the total is 6,80,000. 6,80,000 plus 1,20,000. Sorry, 6,40,000 plus 4 lakh, 10,40,000 plus 1,20,000 is equal to 11,60,000. So 11,60,000 is the prime cost at 80% capacity level. Then at 100% capacity level, rupees 8 lakh plus 5 lakh plus 1,50,000. The total value of prime cost is 14,50,000. So the total value of prime cost is 14,50,000. So at a 50% capacity level, prime cost value is 7,25,000. At 80% capacity level, the prime cost is 11,60,000. At 100% capacity level, the prime cost is 14,50,000. The next one is factory expenses. Factory expenses, the total factory expenses is 50,000. So the total factory expenses 50,000 is the total value of factory expenses. Here out of 50,000, the fixed expenses 50,000 divided into 50% is 25,000. So the value of 25,000 is constant for all capacity level, that is 25,000, that is a fixed for fixed factory expenses. So 25,000 is applicable at 50% capacity level. Again 25,000 is the fixed factory expenses at 80% capacity level, and again 25,000 is fixed at 100% capacity level. Okay, so the fixed expenses, that will be remain constant throughout the period, but the cost per unit will be changed here. The next one is we have to find out the variable cost. Here variable cost, the amount is 25,000 is the remaining amount, that is variable factory expenses. So for variable factory expenses, that is 25,000, that is given for 5,000 units produced. So 25,000, that is given for 5,000 units produced. So what is the per unit cost is rupees 5. So 25,000 divided by 5,000 is equal to rupees 5 per unit. Next we have to find out what is the variable factory expenses incurred for 5,000 units. So 5,000 units into 5 rupees, 25,000. Okay. So 5,000 units into 5 rupees, 25,000. Here 8,000 units are produced at 80% capacity level. So 8,000 into rupees 5. So 8,000 into rupees 5, rupees 40,000. Here 10,000 units are produced. So 10,000 into 5 rupees, rupees 50,000. So here variable cost per unit is constant, but the value will be changed. But in the case of fixed cost, the value will be constant, value will be the same at different level of capacity level, but cost per unit will be changed. So that is the difference between the variable and fixed cost for preparation of the flexible budget. Okay. So in this variable cost, here the total amount was given for that is 50,000. Out of 50,000, 50% is considered as fixed cost, remaining 50% is considered as variable cost. So out of 50,000, 25,000 is the fixed cost. So 25,000 is a fixed cost that is applicable for all capacity level. So at 50%, 80% and 100% capacity level, the fixed factory expenses rupees considered as 25,000. Then variable cost 25,000 divided by 5,000 is equal to rupees 5 per unit. So variable cost that will be varied. Here per unit cost will be same, but the cost, the total value of the factory variable expenses will be changed. So here the per unit cost is rupees 5. Now we have to find out how many units are produced at 50% capacity level, 5,000 units. So 5,000 into 5 rupees per unit, 25,000. Then at 80% capacity level, what is the total units are produced here? 8,000 units. Okay, 8,000 units, per unit cost is rupees 5. So 8,000 into rupees 5, 40,000. Then next one is 10,000 units are produced here, 10,000 into 5 rupees 50,000. Okay. Then next one is we have to find out the factory expenses. Then factory cost, it's nothing but it's a total of prime cost and factory expenses. Here prime cost amount is 7,25,000, factory expenses rupees 25,000, variable cost is rupees 25,000. So the total factory cost is 7,75,000. Okay, the factory cost is equal to prime cost plus factory expenses. Here at 50% capacity level, prime cost was given 7,25,000 plus 25,000 is the factory expenses plus variable cost rupees 25,000. So the total is 7,75,000. 7,75,000 is a prime cost. 7,75,000 is the factory cost at 50% capacity level. Next we have to find out at 80% capacity level. So here what is the factory cost here? Factory cost, prime cost is 11,60,000, factory expenses 25,000 plus 40,000 is the variable cost. So the total variable cost is 12,25,000. Then next one is at 100% capacity level. So prime cost is 14,50,000, factory expenses, fixed factory expenses 25,000, variable factory expenses rupees 50,000. So the total is 15,25,000. So factory cost at 50% capacity level 7,75,000, at 80% capacity level 12,25,000 and 100% capacity level 15,25,000. So here the factory cost incurred for 8,000 units 12,25,000, then factory cost incurred for 10,000 units rupees 15,25,000. Okay. Then next one is administration expenses. Here administration expenses is also fixed for 60,000. Out of 60,000, 40% is considered as fixed, remaining 60% is considered as variable. So out of 60,000, first 40% is considered as fixed. So under this fixed administration expenses, in the sense the amount will be same, that is the value of fixed administration expenses will be the same, but the cost per unit will be changed. So here 24,000, that is 60,000 is the total expenses incurred for administration. So out of 60,000, 40% is fixed, remaining 60% is variable. So 60,000 into 40%. So 60,000 into 40%, what is the amount? 24,000. Okay. So 60,000 into 40%. So 60,000 into 40%, 24,000. Remaining 60% is considered as variable expenses. So the 24,000 is a fixed for all capacity level. So 24,000 is applicable at 50% capacity level, at 80% capacity level and at 100% capacity level. Then variable expenses 60,000 into 60%, 36,000. So here variable cost per unit is same, variable cost per unit will be same, but the value of administration expenses will be different. Okay, and this administration expenses fixed per unit will be different, but the total cost will be same. So variable cost per unit will be the same, but the value of administration expenses will be changed here. So here 60,000 into 60%, 36,000. So 36,000 divided by 5,000 into 8,000 is equal to 57,600. Okay, then 36,000 divided by 5,000, that is the base, into how many units are produced at 100% capacity level? 10,000 units. So into 10,000 units, what is the value? 72,000. So variable cost, variable administration expenses rupees 36,000 at 50% capacity level, at 80% capacity level 57,500, at 100% capacity level 72,000. So this is a variable administration expenses. The next one is total cost. Total cost is equal to prime cost, factory cost, then administration overhead cost. So all these costs are collectively called total cost. So total cost is equal to, here what is the factory cost? Total factory cost is 7,75,000, add administration expenses 24,000, variable overhead rupees 36,000, the total cost is 8,35,000. Okay, then next one is at 80%, 8,000 units produced here. So here the factory expenses is 12,25,000. So 12,25,000, 24,000 is the fixed administration expenses. Then variable administration expenses rupees 57,600. So all these total is added like 13,06,000. That is the total cost. So 12,25,000 plus 24,000 plus 57,600. The total is 13,06,000. Then next one is at 100% capacity level, 10,000 is the factory expenses. Administration charges 24,000. Administration charges rupees 24,000. Then variable rupees 60%, 72,000 at 100% capacity level. So there is this is a total factory cost, that is 72,000 plus 24,000. So totally 96,000 is a total administration cost. Now we have to find out the total cost. Total cost is equal to prime cost, factory cost plus administration cost. So here what is the total here? 7,75,000 plus 24,000 plus 36,000. So the total is 8,35,000. Okay. So the total cost incurred for production of the 5,000 units, 8,35,000. Then at 80% capacity level, the total cost for production of 8,000 units, 13,06,000. Then at 100% capacity level, the production of, that is at 100% capacity, the total cost incurred is 16,21,000 for producing 10,000 units. Okay. So here there are a flexible budget at a capacity of 50%, 80% and 100%. Here in this problem, 50% capacity level was given here. At 50% capacity level, we have produced 5,000 units. So we have to find out at 80% capacity level and 100% capacity level, what is the total output units. So how to find out the total output units at 80% capacity level? Here we have produced 5,000 units at 50% capacity level. So 5,000 divided by 50 into 80, 8,000 units was output. So here 8,000 output units at 80% capacity level. Similarly, we have to find out at 100% capacity level, So 5,000 divided by 50 into 100, 10,000 units. So 100 units produced at 100% capacity level. So what is the raw materials was given here? Raw materials that is given at the per unit rate is 80 rupees. So we have to find out for 5,000 units. So 5,000 units into rupees 80. 5,000 into 80 rupees 4 lakh. Next one is here 8,000 units are produced. So 8,000 into 80 rupees 6 lakh 40,000. Then here 10,000 units are produced. 10,000 into 80 8 lakh. Okay. Then labor 50 rupees per unit. So 5,000 into 50 rupees 2 lakh 50,000. Then 8,000 into 50 rupees 40,000. Sorry, 4 lakh. 8,000 into 50 rupees 4 lakh. Then 10,000 into 50 rupees 5 lakh. Then direct expenses rupees 15 per unit. Here 5,000 units are produced here. 5,000 into 15 rupees per unit 75,000. Here 8,000 units are produced. 8,000 into 15 rupees 1,20,000. Here 10,000 units produced at 100% capacity level. 10,000 into 15 rupees 1,50,000. So we have to find out the prime cost. Prime cost is equal to raw material plus labor plus direct expenses. So raw material amount is 4 lakh plus 2 lakh 50,000 plus 75,000 is equal to 7 lakh 25,000. At 80% capacity level, the raw material rate is 6 lakh 40,000, labor 4 lakh, so 6 lakh 40,000 plus 4 lakh plus 1 lakh 20,000 is equal to 11 lakh 60,000. Then at 100% capacity level, raw materials 8 lakh, labor 5 lakh, direct expenses 1 lakh 50,000. So the total prime cost is for producing 10,000 units at 100% capacity level is 14 lakh 50,000. Then factory expenses 50% is fixed. Total amount is, total value is 50,000. So 50,000 into 50% 25,000. So fixed factory expenses, the value of fixed factory expenses remains constant for throughout the period. So 25,000 is applicable for production of different type of units. So different level of capacity units. So 25,000 is applicable at the 50% capacity, and 25,000 is at 80% capacity, and 25,000 at 100% capacity level. Then variable factory expenses. So variable factory expenses remaining 25,000. 25,000 is the value of variable factory expenses, that is for 5,000 units. So we have to find out cost per unit. So factory cost per unit rupees 5. 25,000 divided by 5,000, cost per unit is rupees 5 per unit. So 5 per unit, 5,000 units into 5 rupees, 25,000. Then here 8,000 units and into 5 rupees, 8,000 into 5, 40,000. Then 10,000 units are produced at 100% capacity level. So 10,000 into rupees 5, 50,000. Okay. Then next one is factory cost. Factory cost is the total value of factory cost rupees 50,000. So 7,25,000 plus 50,000, 7,75,000. Here the total factory cost is 65,000. So the prime cost is 11,60,000 plus 65,000 is 12,25,000 is the factory cost. Then here prime cost is 14,50,000. The total factory cost is here 75,000. So 14,50,000 plus 75,000. The total factory cost is 15,25,000. Then next we have to find out the administration expenses. Administration expenses is given for the total value is 60,000. Out of 60,000, we will be considered as 40% is fixed, remaining 60% will be variable. So 60,000 into 40% is 24,000. So 24,000, then here also that is a fixed administration overhead, that is a constant for all periods. So that is a constant amount 24,000. is applicable at 50% capacity level, 24,000 at 80% capacity level, again 24,000 at 100% capacity level. Then variable cost, the total value was given 60,000. Out of 60,000, 60% is considered as variable cost. So the total value is 36,000. So 36,000 is the value of variable administration expenses. So 36,000 is the variable administration expenses. So cost per unit, that will be varied. So here we have to find out the cost per unit. So 36,000 divided by 5,000 into 8,000, 57,600 is the variable administration expenses at 80% capacity level. So next we have to find out at 100% capacity level, 36,000 divided by 5,000 into 10,000, 72,000 is the variable administration expenses. Next we have to find out the total cost. So total cost is equal to prime cost plus factory cost plus administration expenses. So at the 50% capacity level, we are produced 5,000 units. In this here 7,25,000 is the prime cost. Factory cost, add factory cost is equal to 7,75,000. Again we have to add administration overhead, the total cost incurred for production of 5,000 units at 50% capacity level, 8,35,000. Then next we have to find out the at 80% capacity level for producing for 8,000 units. So we have to find out the total cost. Prime cost is 11,60,000. Variable cost, factory cost, add factory cost, this 12,25,000. Then add administration cost. The total cost incurred for the production of 8,000 units at 80% capacity level is 13,06,000. Then at 100% capacity level, we have produced 10,000 units. So the prime cost is total prime cost is 14,50,000. Add factory cost. So the total is factory cost is 15,25,000. Then add administration cost. The total cost incurred for production of 10,000 units at 100% capacity level is 16,21,000. Okay. So this is a procedure for preparation of flexible budget. Okay, thank you.